Lights, camera, action. Welcome back to Flick Flash. The Substance, directed by Coralie Fargeat, delivers a surreal and grotesque commentary on society's obsession with youth and beauty through intense body horror. It stars Demi Moore as Elisabeth Sparkle, a former fitness personality who faces career decline, and Margaret Qualley as Sue, her younger, manufactured alter ego. The film unfolds with gruesome twists and satirical commentary, making it both a critique of the entertainment industry and a nightmarish exploration of personal identity. Plot overview. Elisabeth Sparkle is at a low point in her life. Once the host of a successful aerobics show, she has been unceremoniously fired by her producer, Harvey, for not fitting the industry's beauty standards anymore. With fame slipping away and her personal life in shambles, Elisabeth's desperation is heightened when a car accident lands her in the hospital. Here, a doctor's assistant hands her a mysterious USB, claiming she is the perfect candidate for something transformative. At home, Elisabeth watches the contents of the USB on her TV, a promotional video about the Substance, a drug that promises to restore youth and beauty. Eager to reclaim her former glory, she follows the instructions and injects the activator. What happens next is shocking. A younger version of herself, named Sue, emerges from within her. The transformation is not metaphorical. Sue physically tears herself out of Elisabeth's body, leaving her original form behind in a gruesome mess. The two versions of Elisabeth, Sue and her older self, exist simultaneously. The rules of the Substance dictate that Sue can only be active for 7 days before Elisabeth must reawaken. However, their consciousnesses are independent, creating a fractured dynamic between the two. Sue embodies the idealized version of Elisabeth, youthful, vibrant, and quickly embraced by the entertainment industry. She becomes a star, landing new gigs and even getting her own billboard outside Elisabeth's apartment, a painful reminder of everything Elisabeth lost. The toxic relationship between Elisabeth and Sue. As Sue's success grows, the rift between her and Elisabeth deepens. Elisabeth's frustration mounts as she watches her younger self live the life she once had. Elisabeth's days are spent in slothful inertia, while Sue indulges in fame and adoration. Sue's increasing control over their shared life drives her to disregard the time limits imposed by the drug, leading to dangerous consequences. When Elisabeth finally reawakens after one of Sue's extended absences, she finds that her body is rapidly deteriorating. One of her fingers withers and ages unnaturally. Elisabeth's attempts to regain control prove futile. The doctor who introduced her to the Substance warns that Sue will ultimately drain her life force, but Elisabeth is powerless to stop the cycle. In a desperate attempt to resolve the situation, Elisabeth receives a termination fluid meant to safely end Sue's existence. However, just as she is about to inject Sue, Elisabeth hesitates. Seeing Sue's billboard reminds her of the life she still covets, and she decides not to go through with it. This act of indecision triggers catastrophic consequences. Sue wakes up and, enraged, attacks Elisabeth. The final transformation and horrific conclusion. The climactic confrontation between Elisabeth and Sue ends in brutal violence, with Sue killing Elisabeth. But the nightmare doesn't end there. Just when Sue believes she is free to fully embody her new persona, her body begins to decay. Her teeth fall out, her nails peel away, and even her ear detaches, signaling that the miracle of the Substance is unraveling. Desperate, Sue injects herself with the activator once again, hoping to reset the process. Instead of a youthful new version, the drug produces a monstrous fusion of Elisabeth and Sue, a grotesque creature that is both a physical and symbolic representation of their shattered identities. The final act plunges into full-on body horror and satire. The monstrous entity, dressed in glamorous clothes and wearing a cutout of Elisabeth's face, stumbles into a New Year's Eve broadcast. Although it tries to convince the audience that it is still Elisabeth, the crowd reacts with horror, attacking the creature. Even decapitation fails to stop the monster as it regenerates grotesquely. The audience's attempt to destroy the abomination mirrors the entertainment industry's relentless pursuit of perfection, discarding anything deemed flawed or outdated. In a darkly ironic twist, the creature ultimately explodes into pieces, leaving behind a mutated fragment of Elisabeth's face on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, a tragic monument to her unfulfilled desires. Themes and symbolism. The Substance offers a sharp critique of society's obsession with youth, beauty, and fame. Elisabeth's plight reflects the harsh realities of aging in an industry that prioritizes appearances over talent. The duality between Elisabeth and Sue explores the tension between self-perception and societal expectations, as well as the dangers of chasing unattainable ideals. The film also delves into the psychological impact of vanity, showing how the pursuit of perfection can lead to self-destruction. Director Coralie Fargeat draws inspiration from classic body horror films, such as David Cronenberg's The Brood and Reanimator, using graphic imagery to emphasize the physical and emotional costs of transformation. The film's use of bold colors and surreal visuals enhances the eerie atmosphere, while the satirical tone underscores the absurdity of society's obsession with youth. Conclusion. The Substance is a bold, unsettling exploration of vanity, identity, and the relentless pursuit of youth. Through its shocking body horror and biting satire, the film critiques the entertainment industry and society's unrealistic beauty standards. The tragic journey of Elisabeth and Sue serves as a cautionary tale, reminding viewers that the search for perfection often comes at a devastating cost. With its provocative themes and disturbing imagery, The Substance leaves a lasting impression, forcing audiences to confront uncomfortable truths about appearance, self-worth, and the fleeting nature of fame. Thank you once again for being a part of Flick Flash. Until next time, keep watching, keep exploring, and keep that movie and TV magic alive. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and stay tuned for more exciting recaps. This is Flick Flash, signing off.